Helen here with Eyes on the Game here at American Top Team, being joined by President Trump's favorite champion, Mr. Colby Covington. Great to see you coming off an impressive victory over Robbie Lawler. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing. I feel like $1 million, which is right around where my next paycheck's going to be. So life's good, no complaints, living the American dream. What more could I ask for?
Yes, with a beautiful lady right beside you, right?
Beautiful Mamacita, the queen of chaos right here.
Yes, absolutely. Well, like I said, great performance over Robbie Lawler, but that walkout song, Kurt Angle, he spoke very highly of you. Did you hear what he had to say about you?
Yeah, of course. I follow Kurt's every move. He's a legend in the game. First bout Hall of Famer in the WWE. He won the Olympics with a broken freaking neck. There's three I's that Kurt lives by. That's intelligence, integrity, and intensity. And I'm the same way. I live by those three I's daily. And, I love Kurt, everything Kurt's done and everything he's done for me, allowing me to use his song. That's the greatest walkout song and the greatest walkout in the history of the UFC when I walked out to Newark and left Robbie Lawler in a pool of his own blood. Those moments, they're priceless. And I thank Kurt so much for allowing me to use his song.
And you actually went into that fight with a cut above your eye, but you did a good job hiding it.
Yeah, I went into the fight with a cut in my eye. I had to get 14 stitches in my eye 2.5 weeks before the fight. So I got the fight on 4 weeks' notice. I only trained for a week, and then I couldn't even train with the cut. So, thankfully to Susie over at the makeup team at UFC, she kept it covered all week, and the commission never saw it. And, yours truly, the great American winning machine, went out and did what he does best, and that's win right in front of the first family, front row.
Now, what did Bobby Lashley tell you after that win?
Bobby Lashley told me, amazing job, champ, keep up the hard work, and that's inspiring to hear from someone like Bobby Lashley, because that guy's a freak, man. He's an MMA world champion. He's a WWE world champion. The guy's a two-sport athlete world champion. You don't hear that any more these days. The last one we could think of is maybe like a Bo Jackson when he was in baseball and football. So, the words that Bobby Lashley gives me, I'm thankful forever for his friendship and being a teammate of mine over here at American Top Team.
Now, could we ever see you crossing over to the WWE and maybe be a part of his tag team, right?
For sure. We've had a tag team before. We were over in Impact. We did a stint together.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm. So you never know. You don't know what my next move is going to be. That's the beautiful thing of chaos, is it's unpredictable. So we'll see where Colby Chaos Covington ends up next, but don't be surprised.
Now, what do you think of some of those WWE wrestlers, though, like a Seth Rollins?
I think Seth Rollins is a baby, man. He just, he's always crying, he's always clout chasing, looking to team up with Becky Lynch, and be girlfriend, boyfriend in the media for that. And, he's soft. So, they need to let me go over there and handle him. He's not ready for raw American steel and twisted sex appeal.
Now, I know President Donald Trump did call you after the win, and Eric Trump, his wife just had a baby, and they were texting with you as well, right?
That's right. I was talking to Eric Trump yesterday, just sending my congratulations to him and his wife Laura, and super excited for them to add another one to the Trump clan. It's just they're making America great again. So the more in that family, the better. It's just making America better. So and I'm so thankful for the president calling me right after my fight, man. Just to hear his words, it kind of validates everything that I've done my whole entire career and everything I'm doing every single day. I don't care if anybody hates me in this room or hates me, when I walk around with this hat on. It's all validated when the president of the United States calls you.
But has Vince McMahon called you, or Stephanie?
Not yet, but Dan. I leave that to Dan Lambert. He's my agent, and he's the one that it does all the talking on that end. I do the fighting, I do the winning. And just like he does all the talking to the UFC and Dana White, he'll do all the talking to the WWE. I'll be the one that's winning and putting on the show.
But if they did call you tomorrow or call Dan to tell you, would you be interested to go there tomorrow?
Absolutely.
You better.
You see that? I can't.
You better.
I can't make the missus mad. So, we're not here to make friends. We're here to make money, and that's exactly what the WWE presents: is a lot of money and big paychecks. So, if they want me to go put this in the trash over in the WWE trash can, then and start my WWE career, so be it. Let's do it. Hit me up, Vince McMahon. Call Dan Lambert.
Is there anyone you would like to see him wrestle in the WWE?
That's a hard question because the WWE hasn't been what it's been when it first started as the WWF. So No, I would want him to be with some like original guys like Brock Lesnar or I don't even know, The Undertaker, someone really, really raw and original. Even throw John Cena in there, somebody like that. But none of these Seth Rollins people, none of the little 3-trio gang with the Bootio cereal. I don't remember what their name are, but not them. But somebody serious, somebody to match him.
Maybe The Rock, see who the true people's
go.
champion is, baby. What's up, Rock? Come see me. You want to find out who the people's champ is? This is the people's belt. Come get it.
Yeah, get The Rock out of retirement, right? But UFC 241 over in Anaheim, I know you were over there. What did you think of the fights?
Yeah, of course I had to go attend UFC 241 because it was such a boring and unentertaining event that the biggest pop they got all night is when I walked into the arena, everybody started screaming. They weren't even watching the pay-per-view. They were just focused on me getting to my seat. So, I'm happy that I was able to bless the UFC fans at UFC 241 in Anaheim in the Honda Center, and they should be thanking me and write me thank you letters for putting on entertainment and making their lives better.
Now, I know you responded to Nate Diaz's comments about not really knowing who you are, but you also did mention that you and Nick Diaz had a fight lined up, right, at MSG last November. Can you kind of clarify what really happened there?
Yeah, I signed to fight Nick Diaz last November at Madison Square Garden. Dan Lambert, he's the one that made the contract with the UFC, and they wanted to do it. And Nick was on board. He gave his verbal to the UFC that he wanted to fight me, and then when they sent him a contract, he never signed the contract. So we found out that he's a Stockton soy boy. He's scared. He has Stockton slaps, but I got MAGA bombs, and he ain't got shit on MAGA bombs. So we know what's up with the Diaz. They're journeymen, man. They're 500 fighters. They both have double-digit losses in their career. Why are we even talking about them? I'm the king of the division. I'm undefeated, undisputed. So, I could care less what they say, man. They're irrelevant in the division. They're gatekeepers who fight other gatekeepers, So I'm the king of the division. I'm only fighting number one contenders.
But in that post-fight press conference, Dana White also said that some of the fighters were kind of, trying to, fight you, or what happened there?
Yeah, just jealousy, and envy. I get in the fighter section, front row, and everybody's just jealous, man. They all wish they were making the paychecks that I wish. They wish they had beautiful women around me like I do right now. They wish they had a nice shiny belt like this. They wish they were going to the White House. They wish they were getting calls from the president. I mean, the list goes on and on. I could talk with you all day about it, Helen, but the root of all evil is just money, and for these people, they're just mad that I'm making more money than them.
Was your best friend Jorge Masvidal one of them?
No, he had my 6, He was like 4 or 5 rows back, and I was front row, so he came to like the 2nd or 3rd row, and he made sure he had my 6, and he was watching my back, so I'm thankful for Jorge for moving up. I can't believe they put him so far back in like the 5th row, but, not everybody can be a welterweight king like me and get front row access.
And lastly, speaking of welterweight king, when can we anticipate your return in the octagon?
I've already given UFC and Dana White my verbal blessing that I'm ready to go November 2nd at MSG. I'm ready to make the Garden great again. The Knicks destroyed the legacy of MSG, so there's only one man that can truly make MSG great again, and that's yours truly, the Great American Winning Machine, the people's champ, America's champ, Donald Trump's favorite fighter, Colby Chaos Covington. So we'll find out soon enough if Marty Fake Newsman's a man or not. I think he's a little bitch and he's a little boy, so I don't think he's going to show up November 2nd. But if he does, I'll be ready. I'm defending this belt against someone. So whether it's Marty Fake Newsman, whether it's my best friend, whether it's someone else, I will be defending this belt for America, for Donald Trump, November 2nd at Madison Square Garden, only on pay-per-view.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on the continued success, and you guys are adorable.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.